Hey everyone, it's Simone Watson, and I am continuing my countdown for my 61 most anticipated books of 2018. I'm so happy, you guys, because we have reached the top 20. That makes me want to dance. Okay, so in this video, I will be counting down numbers 20 through 11 because I've already done 61 through 51, 50 through 41, 40 through 31, and 30 through 21. So this video will be numbers 20 through 11, and then after this, there's one more video. We're gonna get to the top, yay! Okay. So, number 20 is Love, Hate, and Other Filters by Samira Ahmed. This will be out January 16th, which is a little less than 2 weeks from now. And this is about an Indian American Muslim teen named Maya who disagrees with her parents about what she should do after high school. Her parents would like her to stay in Chicago and go to college near home, but she wants to go to New York City and study film. And then a crime happens far away that sparks a lot of Islamophobia, like outward Islamophobia around their area. I'm saying outward Islamophobia because the people that are expressing this, they may already have held those beliefs, but now it's like coming to the surface. So this just sounds really good. I mean, like, the topic of Islamophobia is, I feel it's something that really needs to be addressed in fiction. And this is an Own Voices novel, and yeah, I feel like we need like that type of perspective. Like we need to know like how that feels to be on the receiving end of Islamophobia from somebody that really is Muslim. Because I think Samir Ahmed is Muslim. If not, it is Own Voices for being Indian American. But I think she's Muslim as well. So I'm so excited for this. Like seriously. Okay, so number 19 is Ink, Iron, and Glass by Gwendolyn Clare. And this will be out February 20th. So warning, this is going to kind of sound like a commercial. So people always say that writers create new worlds, but in this book, Ink, Iron, and Glass, writers literally create new worlds. You can write something down and it turns into a new world. So this is about a girl who lives in a world created by her mother, but then when her mother is kidnapped, I think, the girl goes to she has to like go to the real world in order to try and find her mother and help her. And this, oh my gosh, you guys, it's just so original. Like I mean, there may have been books about this before. They call it scriptology or something. So there probably have been like a bunch of books about this, or at least a few, but I'm not super familiar with this, and it just sounds so cool. And I feel like there's so much that could be done with this concept. Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I just love, yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know what else to say. Kind of reminds me of Channel Chasers, that like old TV movie, not old, but the TV movie based on um, the Fairly Odd Parents. Well, it was a Fairly Odd Parents movie because they would go like to different channels and they would get different types of animation. I feel like moving from different worlds that are written would be kind of like that. So, yay! Okay, turn in the page. Okay, so number 18 is Isle of Blood and Stone by Makia Lucier or Lucier. This will be out on April 10th. So this is kind of hard to explain without reading the synopsis, but it's about this guy named Elias. I think he's best friends with the king of this place called Saint John Del Mar. I think, yeah, Saint John Del Mar. He's best friends with the king, or childhood best friends, and there were these two princes that went missing years ago, and people thought that they were dead. But now there's like some hints that they may be alive. So Elias goes with the king's cousin on this like adventure expedition to try and like find the two lost princes who went missing like 18 years ago when the main character was like a baby. Okay, so yeah, I love this. Oh, his dad went missing around the same time too. But yeah, I just love this. I love the idea of an adventure story, and I think they're going to be like sailing and stuff and all of this. Like I'm a huge adventure nerd. So there we go. Okay. Number 17 is Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston, and this will be out February 27th. So I think this is an Anastasia retelling. It's about a girl who, you know, when she was a kid, she was like floating around in space with an android. Oh, so another space opera. Yay. She was floating around in space with an android, and she was found by a family and taken in. And now it's like years later, and her android friend, or something like friend, sibling, I don't know, but her android friend is like dying or close to dying because he doesn't have a certain part. And there's like he's like the last of his model or something like that. So she has to go find the part to fix her android friend, but then she's gonna like steal the plans to get to the ship and do the stuff. This is another one that's kind of hard to fully explain. But yeah, I think there's a guy and he's trying to steal the same map or plans or something that she's trying to steal. So I don't know. Enemies to lovers? Maybe? I don't know. But I just like the idea of the android being like her family. It's just, oh. Okay. So number 16 is Not Even Bones by Rebecca Schaefer, and this will be out September 4th. This one sounds so cool. It's about this girl named Nita. In this world, monsters' body parts, there is monsters, and their body parts are sold on the black market. So this girl named Nita, she helps her mother get the monster parts, or get the dead monsters and prep their parts to be sold on the black market. But one day her mother brings home a monster who's still alive, and the girl feels guilty, so she lets him go. And somehow, according to the synopsis, she ends up on the black market. So I have so many questions about this. How did she end up, what? Is she a monster too? Like, did her mother sell her on the black market, or somebody else accidentally sell her on the black market, or on purpose? Or like, I'm just wondering how this goes, and it just sounds so dark and so original, but like dark, but also something that could have some elements of like, I don't want to say comedy because people's body parts being sold is not funny, but some elements of some like non-dark interestingness. And of course, it kind of reminds me of Unwind, which I love because people's body parts get sold in Unwind. That's a really good dystology. So, okay. Number 15 is Sanctuary by Karen Licks. This will be out July 24th. This is about a girl, a 17-year-old girl who's in training to be a prison guard on a spaceship. Another space opera. Whoa, okay. But then the prisoners take her hostage on this spaceship, and I guess her mother is like in charge and stuff, and her mother doesn't seem as concerned as the girl thought she would be. But then there's some external threat that comes, and this girl has to team up with the prisoners that have been holding her hostage. There's so much about this that I love. This is another theme that I think I've seen a few times, is people teaming up who didn't think they were going to team up. And I'm very much here for this, people teaming up with their like enemies or whoever, that, something like that. So yeah, I love that. That sounds exciting. Okay, number 14 is Queen of the Sea by Dylan McConis. This does not have a release date listed on Goodreads, so it may be coming out like late in the year. I am not sure. So this is, I mentioned before that I only had one graphic novel on this list, and I kind of forgot about this one. This is a graphic novel and text novel mashup about a girl who has grown up in a convent on an island. But then she finds out it's not a convent, it's a political prison. Like, yeah, it's a political prison, and according to the synopsis, she herself is one of the most dangerous prisoners. What? That was almost a direct quote. So this is really like, what does this even mean? She's dangerous and she doesn't know it? Does she have secret power? Like, I don't know where this is going to go, but it sounds so cool. It's a graphic novel, text novel mashup, and yes. Also, I think that it says that this is somewhat based off of Elizabeth I, who I believe was the Queen of England like a really long time ago, like 14th century, 15th century. I would have to look that up. So, yeah. Number 13. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number 13, my reaction is probably going to be like that from here on out. Number 13 is Final Draft by Riley Redgate. It's going to be out June 12th. Everything about this sounds good. It's about this girl. She's in a writing class. Her main writing teacher like quits or something. And she gets a new writing teacher who is this award-winning author who starts to push her to like be better and be better. And she becomes like obsessed with trying to impress this new teacher. And it's just, yeah, like it's kind of implying that this might not actually be healthy, her obsession with impressing this teacher. But oh my gosh, you guys, this sounds like Whiplash, but with writing. And I still haven't seen Whiplash. I know. But Whiplash, the thing where the guy, he's drumming and his like his like the guy that teaches the band or something, leads the band, is like really, really tough on him. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a writer and she's doing the whiplash thing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it just sounds so intense and suspenseful and lovely and amazing. And I just want it. I just want it right now. And I've never read anything by Riley Redgate, but her other two books that are out sound really interesting to me as well. But oh my gosh, this one sounds like even like better than those two to me. So yes, I'm so excited. Okay. So number 12 is Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. Yes. This book. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I need to tell you when it comes out. It comes out on April 3rd. Yes. Dread Nation by Justina Ireland is about a black girl who fights zombies in Civil War era South. Black girl, zombies, Civil War era South. Not only a black girl, but a black girl kicking some butt. Yes. Okay. Just yes. Yes. Okay. So in this world, it's Civil War era, and in this world, all black and native kids are like sent to like a school to fight zombies or something like that. And it just sounds so cool. So I guess it falls on them. Negro. It says Negro and Native in the thing. The black and native kids, it falls on them to protect society. Oh, sounds so cool. Also, Negro is not a curse word. I just wanted to note that out here, okay? It's not a curse word. It was used by W.B. Du Bois. It's not a curse word. Okay, just make sure, because I didn't almost cuss. It sounded like I almost cussed. So anyway, number 11 is the final one on this video. It is Winterfolk by Janelle Colby. This will be out on February 6th. So this is about a teenage girl named Rain. She and her father are homeless, and they live in this like homeless community in the woods around Seattle. What is the community called? Oh, it's called Winterfolk. That's the name of the community. But then they're in the woods, but then the Seattle government or something decides to get rid of those woods. And so now the homeless people have nowhere to go. So this one, the synopsis, it's kind of hard to tell how the book is going to go from this synopsis. It's not extremely specific, but I love the idea of reading about a homeless teen and really like a struggle that so many people go through, but like I don't know a lot about it, about being homeless. Like I'm very blessed that I've always had like a roof over my head. And so sometimes I think this is something that we take for granted. And it's not like they're in this. It's just, I think it's just going to really be an opportunity to see a new perspective. And yes, so those are my 20 through 11. And the next time I talk to you about these books, it will be the top 10. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.